The only reason why I bring it up is because I've lived the path, and I've talked with so many others that are doing the same thing, and that is understanding what creativity does to the mind, body, and soul. It treats you as if it's addicted to you, and you are addicted to it. So learning how to understand it and working with it is what will help you grow through it as well as with it. Unplugged, because we will always say yes to creativity, totally uncut, because we all make mistakes. So turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged, McDowell Nature Reserve Park. I'm sitting across from the campsite where I learned of a very close friend's passing. I see the picnic table where I poured tons of hours of tears into. The trees that wanted to hold me that day still stand. The memories so fresh that each moment I stop here, that empty spot begins to swell. When you don't want to let go of a very close relationship, yet life and time want you to move on. I return to this forest a lot, absolutely, because this is where what we had for over 2 decades came to an end. We challenged each other as martial artists, leaders in broadcasting, connected to the community, and without prior knowledge, a simple phone call changed the entire story. And I've never found anyone like him. So I sit in this forest at McDowell Park. It's where endings met new beginnings. Oh, he's here. That's why he keeps inviting me over to the table, still holding all of those tears. Until that moment, I had never lost someone so close to my creative path. Then again, what if I gained, and he's actually helping me spiritually? That's a tough walk to take on a daily basis, and yet it gets easier as life moves on. And I'm going to get real super serious with you here for a moment. A co-broadcaster once shared with me, you know why God gave us pets, don't you? And I go, so that we have compassionate and love and unconditional spirit. And they go, no. God gave us pets so that we can learn to identify with death. And I was like, what? Yes, you learn to accept death because you're going to lose a lot of pets along the way. And when somebody major in your life passes, you're going to be conditioned for that. If you weren't conditioned, it would hit you harder than what it did. And I know when it comes to Nathan, how hard it still hits me on a daily basis. But I'll tell you what, I've lost my father, I've lost my brother, and just last week I lost my mother. And I've also lost 9 dogs that we have rescued. And so I do sit here with their ashes inside this room, this studio, and I do embrace the continuation of life. They are not gone. None of them are gone. They are still here with me spiritually, and we grow spiritually together. But to think and live a lifestyle like that isn't what all people do, because I've sat with people who are still struggling with the fact that they have suffered from a major loss, and you try to bring in the spiritual side of it, and they go, no, we're not going that direction. I am without. They don't understand that you are still with, because we all walk together on this planet and beyond. Now, how do I say that and prove it? It's because you learn to feel it. You learn to identify it. Because I am a daily writer, I leave my heart open to feel all things around me, and you can accept what you can't see. And when you learn to believe and have trust in the unconditional love and favor that your family or your friends have shared with you, sure, you're going to have those empty spots. But always know you are never alone. I'm Arroe, and these are not my words. These are the lyrics from Billy's Forest.